full power, call it Dragon Force. Couldn't even keep up with me solo.
Yeah, you might think I'm barely on the scene, but everybody knows who's carrying the team. I've been ferrying that their embarrassment upon my wings, and if you're dragging it out of me, then I'm most scary that I've seen. Call me furry tale, call me blue, I ain't the worst off. Call me anytime if you a cutie and you're first off. Take it to your first stop, take your shirts off. If you got some vertigo, then try to curb it when the earth rocks. I can be a devil of your aircraft, I'm a blue angel with no airbags. That's the fair fact, show me where the flare's at. I can get you there fast, only time I take a seat is when I beat a chair's ass. It's a Chris, it's a kitty shit that I've been doing. I really hate to break it to you, but you might be stupid. Who would let me like without pussy in the posse? Like another pause I need, so don't pause me.
Dreams that I was chasing, got what I wanted, no complaining. Yeah, I chose this, I'm devoted, gonna show them that I'm more than just a pretty face. Just let me whip them into shape. Keys on my hip, you can't escape. No, I won't blow it, I won't blow it. Key to your heart ain't the only one I'm holding. Got it locked down, yeah, this gate's about to open. Hope you're ready, cause my spirit's going all in. About to leave you broken, might have your heart stolen. Cause I'm fucking adorable, mage in disguise. But I can do more than just wind up the guys. Got powerful friends with a turn of a key, they'll be by my side.
When they tried to bring heat to a beast, I was stronger. You lack speed when I freeze, you're a goner. They tried to beat me, but they flee, couldn't bother. Cause I'm a monster with little bits of no honor. I slaughter and I'm down, but I'm still in. I could be a villain, always tend to do things I don't like, never be willing. Don't mean to come across so cold, see I was different. You lost a couple of friends while I lost my entire feeling. Fight me, but stay cautious. When I unleash, leaves the whole room frosted. And when they've got me, don't believe that we've lost it. They see I'm not weak, nah, they cannot stop this, and that's a promise. Couldn't interrupt as much as they want to. Never gonna give it, even if I know I got to. Cause they will know I'm in it to be winning this a lot. And I'll be fixing the name Team Grey, fuck Nazi.
Phantom Lord upgrade, now a fairy tale. And if you're looking at my grave, you'll be reading braille. Yandere, what I make, I don't need bail. Feelings ain't fake, moving up the power scale. Part of me missing, I'm living in a cloud burst. Sacrifice another god, cause I'm putting in verse, putting in work. Giving into my thirst, turn a drip to a slice of it just gon' hurt. Unison raid, we taking out the fakes. Riding shotgun, take cover, take game. No shame for these mages I wanna play. You better think twice before speaking on my name. If I'm acting up, give me the punishment. And now you're done to fuck, cause I'ma keep it wet. Baby, grab the cuffs, I can be your pet. And I'll be the most loyal girl you ever met.
You coming at the guild, little nigga, that's a death wish. You don't want a box, cause these squares will get checked quick. Iron Dragon Lance give us the same setting when I make you bite the steel and fire in your belly. Ass bro, bent over, ass whooped in a battle. Take me 50 shades of grey to be stuck in anyone's shadow. My power's a colossus, dude, and your firepower lacking. When they meet the metal dragon, now these niggas metal dragon. The steel make y'all stop, ain't we're dying, y'all. I'll leave they jaw drop when it's cracked with iron bars. But when you ride out, beware that cab you in. Metallic all black with the shadow trim. Iron explode on a god, now you praying to a phantom lord. When the shrapnel leave him twisted like iron dragon raw. Ask Levy what it do with the iron rod. This fairy tale, don't fuck with the squad.
They be acting up, watch me shift the mode and make the battle tough. You moving like Hinata, but that shit ain't even rattle us. Master with the metal, I cast it into your temple. Then I send over your body like what? Have you had enough? Next time, pick someone that is your own size. Treat you like the guild, you see points when the bird flies. Bitch, I be a specialist, I can do this with closed eyes. Flick of the wrist that you know when it shows.
Heyo. Hello, Fantastics. This is Mr.Clintastik back with some more MTG Arena content. Going back into a Arena Direct Takir Dragonstorm. I have the Discord channel open, so Plague might jump in and wow. Double Zergos and Cotis. This is incredible. 3 mana, Mardu colors, red, white, black. Mobilize 2/4. During your instant warrior tokens have this token can't be sacrificed. That is perfect. That is perfect for us. And we have 2 of them. This might be it here. Cotis, I haven't played it, but it's something I would love to play. I would probably go 5 colors for this. Well, 4 colors, I guess. We got red, white, black, green. Yeah.
Doubles.
Bro, right. What up, Plague? If y'all here in the chat or yeah, if you're viewing, that's Plague the Gamer or Uncle Plague.
What's up, guys? Happy to see.
For sure. All right. So I think that's a strong signal to go into Mardu. That's been kind of like the theme of the weekend. You find kind of like that avenue, but I'm just going to go through and see the cards that are pretty good. Encampment's going to be great in Mardu with double Zergo. Devotee, I'm not gonna sleep on it. It's great for fixing, and it's scry, so I think it'll help us with our draws. Flying Indestructible, that's really potent. We saw yesterday 3-0 is strong. I keep taking it out, but I think it's something that might just be needed. Um, Mobilize 3, it's double Zergo deck's gonna be crazy. Mobilize 1, oh yeah, oh yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the winning deck right here. Just got to build it right. I'm not a big fan of Worthy Cost, and I didn't see any opponent that played it and got value out of it. We saw a little bit of value out of the Devotee. I really like this indestructible creature there. I mean, spell. That's probably why I took out these strikes, but we'll see. Technique and Legacy seem really good to protect our Zergos. Pray, another Mobilize, Destroy. We got Endure there, possibly. Kind of like this assistant here. 2/1 lifelink, renew, 2 exile from your graveyard, put a lifelink counter on target creature. That could turn some things around. Another hexproof spell.
Black Dragon is actually super potent. The one with the Black Omen, put a 1/1 counter on the creature, draw a card. Super
Right,
nice.
right. I was like, it was a 6 mana cost for me, but it can't just cycle itself. You don't need the creature out for it to work. Uh, Sarkon's nice, but I didn't see it really do work for us yesterday.
It's a sometimes card. I agree.
I think this is if we really do it, we'll just focus in on mobilize because this takes a lot of, in my opinion, effort to really try to pop off. Well, no, when it enters, you may behold a dragon, so we can show off any of our dragons and make the treasure. Okay, ramp spell, draw this card. I maybe I'm wrong on the siege opportunities, but I do like them. What do you think on those?
They ended up being sideboard cards in my deck, but it was a hard choice to make. I just had so much good removal in the one I was running. That's the only reason I didn't run them. They're a great card.
For sure. This botanist is pretty darn good. Green black counters is pretty good. So we got the Mardu land. That's great. Zergo, double of them. Swamp, forest, or plains. So this could get us a plains or a swamp. Really like this green, blue, black card here. Return creature from your graveyard to hand. Line weight deals damage equal to that power. That card's power to target creature. But I'm not gonna force it. Green, black, blue might has some things I do like. I will say. Double evolving wilds. That's great. The globestone. Yeah, I like all these. In the early game, we are we low removal? How do we interact? We don't really have much interaction. Well, we got 2 dragon praise here. Skirmish. So we only have like 3 pieces of removal. I think that's super important too to look at. Static snares too. Okay. I'm just looking at the techniques. I'm not for sure. Just looking at what all potential removal there is. Should I be considering worthy cost simply because? Okay. Hmm. Makes it so we can play any color we want. I think the globe kind of just naturally goes in. I really want to play this Codas. Like right now, I'm just looking at cards I just know I want to play. Look at the top four cards of your library. Put two in your hand, the rest in your graveyard for three. I like that a lot. And the line weight. I think these are some great Sultai plays. I'm not a big fan of the Night Watch. Like, am I just building five color good stuff?
I mean, I've been thinking like five color good stuff might be worth one of the options. Then again, double Zergo. Ugh.
I mean, Double Zergo could still potentially get played. Enters, draw a card, then discard. That's not bad there. Got blue, green, white, green. Yeah, Zergo could still potentially be played. Because it's not looking very consistent here. This is like a jumbled mess, to be quite honest. I like this card yesterday, the green black guy. Let me let's look at green, black, blue. We'd have three Death Touch devotees and two botanists with a roamer's routine. So that would do a lot of fixing right there. We keep all of our black spells. We still play the Codis, which I think is really good. Um, we got a couple Trampley boys in the 3 mana slot, which isn't bad. Host of the Hereafter enters with 2/1 counters on it. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, put its counters on. I thought this was something different. Whenever a counter is put on a creature control, draw a card. Triggers once. Whenever you attack, put a 1/1 counter on target. Attacking creature gains menace. That's not bad at all. Then we got the Snakeskin Veil. Still have access to the Death Gorger. Death Touch Indestructible, the Lifelink Boy. Hmm. Whenever you, so this enters, it does nothing. I have to consider that. All right. um, should I just be running all the fixers for this?
You look like you can beat Abzan, green, black, white, splash red.
Hmm. Green, blue, black, splash red. Don't worry about running white. Cause
I,
this one,
I would I would say white, green, black, splash the red.
and
But I
take
see
out the
you want
blue.
to take out the blue. It seems like it's the least. Hold on a second. But that's just me. Like you had like like I said, we the first time you built the through, like you had a bunch of mobilized cards, some flying mobilized cards, the dragons to help utilize them and shuffle them back into the deck and keep working through it. And
I think
I'll even
mobilized is the way to go. It looks to be the most consistent.
I know you said you didn't like that one drop exile card, but would you possibly making so many 1/1 tokens, you'll have more options that you'll be willing to utilize that one drop exile a target card.
Right. I don't know if I run that yet. What did a wild ride say? 1-0 in game, 3-0 in game taste. It's not bad. I think the problem with the build was it didn't have enough removal from what I was looking at. Two static snares, two dragon praise, so it's 4. Worthy cost is 5. So I guess it's not bad. Could a rebellious strike.
And Salt Road Skirmish.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nothing in here is gonna be blue. Um, this draws a card in 2. This removes for 2. Do I take out the legacy or this is where I think I take out the strike. I really want the indestructibility, but I don't want to take out 2 lands. I'll take out 1. Now my issue is draw power. We only have 1 card that draws, but we have 2 that scries, so maybe that'll account for it. We're only splashing red. Now I can take out a red. Creature count 16. Really want to play the monument. You know what? Maybe I just run at 42 lands. Let's see how it plays me. 42 cards, 17 lands.
I don't hate that. I ran 41.
See how it goes. Because I was like, I don't want to cut those 2 red cards. They're only 2 of the reasons for the splash. Well, 2 of the 3 reasons for the splash. Okay. Can run the monument. Monument, I think, is going to be really good for us.
Yeah, meant to get the black. You have Zergo on turn 3 if you want to. Yeah.
Right.
Hold on.
We could have gone and get a treasure token and have a creature on board.
That's my play. Yeah,
I'm gonna show this dragon, but we'll have this up ready to kill that. That was an option too, is just running that out. Killing I should have killed that strike master. That was the play.
possibly so. But that's one of your high hitting damage spells. I give it a little time to see if it might come in handy just a little later. I know we have more, but we can trade for this guy because we've already got the treasure. And I know he can use them to ramp, so I know that's probably one thing we're worried about.
It is. So now he's at 4 mana. Yep.
So, figuring you just kill this guy.
Yeah. But I want to draw a card here, to be honest. I think we need to. But he could just remove my thing. So we run out Zergo. We don't attack.
I think you can attack because you can put a 1/1 counter on Zergo and threaten that he will have to
I couldn't attack
block.
last turn.
Oh, okay. So he had to block everything. Inevitable defeat. Yeah. Maybe I'm tripping, but
Bro, why is this happening with the lands, bro?
I say play Zergo again.
I
Maybe I'm
hear
tripping.
that. I know. But I have to think about getting one of these creatures out the way too, though. I'm like, man, we're not able to like make adequate plays. They're at 5 mana, 6, and we're still at 3. Because he can use that thing to pump the whole squad there. Like this was what was happening yesterday. Was just getting clogged on lands. He has another one. I'm just gonna do it. There we go. It was 10 turns too late though.
Wait.
That's game. No matter what I block. Bro, they are getting. I'm gonna cut. I tried the 42 cards. I guess I'm gonna have to just run 17 lands. My issue with the 17 lands though is when I do run it, I get too many lands.
Mom, wear diapers.
They pull up. They pull up. Pull up. They're alone. Just like that.
Run these draw spells. I'm gonna run the draw spells instead of the indestructibility because I'm like I don't even have my creatures in play for them to even be removed. And I'm like, this is a pretty good like set of cards here. We're not able to play them out. Okay. I'll keep it just because of the devotee. Terrible. Bro, this is bad. I don't like the game is getting me bad.
I like pepper. Pepper.
Oh man.
I thought I was need to clean. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. I can play this. Let me just run this out. Sweet. I almost messed it up. Is Death Touch? No. The creature's getting us. The land we need at least. What's he thinking of doing? He wants to. So he can't attack, really. Um, I can't really attack either. Do I just? We get Zerg out there. We have another Zergo. I think the whole point of playing the deck is to play Zergo. We're not even going to discuss what the mana situation is looking like currently. It looks so bad. Oh
But
my
Devo, you in there though, so
god. Right. Man. Oh, that's tilting me, bro. Like, even with how things are going, I'm tilted. Okay. Those are 2/2s, so my 1/1s don't even matter when I swing in.
but if you get rid of one of the 2/2s, you can not only can you swing in safely with your 2/4, yeah, it'll get blocked, but you can make 2/1/1s and have access to your worthy cost. Like you
Okay.
can on Brud your 4/4, right? So anything that blocks it, you'll kill if you decide to block it. You'll make the 2/1/1s.
Okay.
Will they? You think they'll block the 1/1s? Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
They didn't. Oh, they did.
Beautiful, beautiful.
They shook up, ain't they?
Right, fellow bunny.
Now
Oh,
you can, if you want to, just pump the one of the 1/1s so you can kill off a 2/2. Keep your 1/1 because they don't die at the end, and you still have worthy cost to take out anything you want to take out.
no, I want to keep this up for the Zergo.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
So this just happens for free.
I mean, nah, you can still use. No, you want to hold up the protection spell.
Yep. That's what I didn't do last game. Well, yesterday. Bro, what is happening? I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of today.
That's why I'm gonna go ahead and kill the 0/4. It's probably best to do the 0/4. The 2/2s are fine. I mean, yeah, you're gonna. I mean, you can block them if you want it with your 2/2 lifelink in game, and then be able to put a lifelink counter on something.
Bro, what is happening? I'm so sick of seeing these broken builds, bro. Oh my god. I lose access to black if I sack. Oh, I can just blow that up. I'm tripping. No, this will lose Death Touch. It's so frustrating. I can't kill it like that, anyways. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
I think either play is a nice play, the lifelink counter or the body.
I probably should have went with the body.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
I ain't
so
gonna put that. The constant reuse of that is so disgusting.
it is.
You can Zergo and Dragon Spray this turn too. Like, well, pump Zergo and Dragon Spray, but I know you're trying to hold up the pump for Zergo.
Right.
Like, he got that make two more knights card in his hand again.
Right. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Maybe we top deck into another. He done played this goddamn card. I don't know how many times. That was so unfun. That was so unfun. The opponents had pretty much same cards as us, and we're just not able to like deploy. That was it. Like just not able to deploy anything. It's like, oh, you need mana right here. You're not gonna have it. You need this right here. You're simply not gonna have it. So I don't know. Maybe I just didn't have enough experience in that format in particular. Maybe I mispicked like the choices of what to do and when. But that seemed like just out of my league entirely.
How
Sheesh.
many coins are you off from doing another one, or how many gems are you off from doing it?
Like 4 racks.
And what's that in dollars?
Two. Let's see. Let's see. 400. 5,400. Yeah.
Like 20.
Nah, it would be yeah, it would be $40 because I would need two mini sets. I was just gonna do a Duskmorn quick draft. It's not that yeah, it's not that big a deal to me.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say at the very least, if it's in the 20ish range, I can either cover the 20ish range or go halves on it if you wanted to do another one.
Man, for sure, I'll do another one.
I
But bro, I
got
don't
you.
know how to get past the mana issue, and like, how can I get past the mana issue that the opponents don't ever seem to have? Like that's why I was like, I'm cool just doing quick drafts. They're cheaper. I can get more rounds in. That's just I'm like I'm dealing with. It's almost like gambling at that point where I'm sitting there like, okay, cool. We just need this here to happen. And you see, when it does happen, the decks can win. But when it simply doesn't happen, it's like, okay, cool. We're fighting from the back corner for the rest of the game. Whereas the opponent is progressing, progressing. And it's like, well, we can do stuff, but it's on the back foot the whole time. And it's not a lot of cards to turn the game around.
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm with it. Give me a second. But yeah, that's really what it boils down to is being able to capitalize on plays. I mean, I'm like, is it a curve issue or what? But that was frustrating to have both of those Zergos. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm trying to hold up this hexproof spell like they always do, but I'm not able to progress my lands to where it's actually of value throughout the course of the game.
I feel. I'm sending that over to you now, though.
For sure. Thank you. Got a sponsorship by Uncle Plague himself. We got Bator Kin to all. Begin for your instep if creatures you control have toughness 10 or greater, draw a card. So if you have another creature with 3 toughness or more, you draw a card. Toughness 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life rounded up. That's pretty tough to play. Pernicious, return target permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield with a hexproof counter on it and an indestructible counter. Scavenger Regent, Magmatic Hellkite, Jessica's Revelation. This just isn't as cool looking as the
Yeah,
last one.
but abs and that permeation can really make a beater out of nowhere.
It's 6 mana.
Yeah, it's 6 mana, but it's a 6 mana like return spell that gives the creature hexproof and indestructible. Meaning not only can it not be targeted by things, it can't be destroyed no matter what. It's like literally, it makes the card that you like a lot. That what 3 or 4 mana. Anything becomes that card basically. And you got a skirmish right now. Got a Barrington Siege. Yeah, I don't know, man. Abzan look kind of nice. Really, 1/2 flyers.
Yeah, I like those.
Oh, the Endear guy.
That seems painful. Anything that says lose life, bro, it's taking us too close to death.
Totally hear you, but like you got this two. What I think it was like what 2 lifelink guys now, or 1 lifelink guy.
Like we haven't seen a single other opponent play this. We have 3 molten excels. It might be the way I'm going. I'm seeing some kind of red black situation going here. For now, I'm gonna look back at these. They just seem really expensive at the moment. I'll consider this guy since we have lifelink going on. Cruel truths to draw cards. Uh, yeah, I'm really seeing a red black situation happen. 3 molten excels, 3 delta blood flies, but we need the counters to go somewhere. We need counters for these delta blood flies. 2 devoted duelists. Bro, right now, the way I'm looking is how can we make the decks as consistent and as possible so we're seeing the same thing in most of our games.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of what's the word for it? Consistency across the board amongst opponents. I guess like
Right.
whatever color of the this card, like we know that shot card in red is you had it, play it.
So right now, these are the cards we have multiples of. Because I'm like having a singular copy of a card has not been proven to be. It's just not. These opponents seem to know exactly what they're doing every single game, bro. I'm like, what the hizzy? All right. So we got Romer's routine in green, which I like a lot because it can really ramp you out of nowhere, and that's been a big issue that I've been dealing with recently. Is just not having the lands out. Bottom line, I really like this. This isn't my favorite. There's one that when it attacks, it lets you look at top card of the library and put it in your hand. You know I don't like milling myself.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that card honestly, but I've seen people play it.
It helps fix for the mana situation. The blood flies I think are great. That's the kind of card I like to play, but it does require us to try to put counters on
Count.
things. I love these molten excels, but this isn't a supported color trio right now. These are okay if we're gonna be low to the ground, like a white red beat face deck, but I don't think with these cards we're gonna necessarily be that. I think we're gonna be a green black, maybe a green black white deck splashing red for some things.
Yeah,
Mountain, plains, island. Right now that's not even doing what we want. Equal to the number of creatures. I just don't feel safe with that. The blue stuff, I'm just like, eh. Was there potentially a second spell per turn deck in there somewhere?
I didn't quite see it.
I feel like there was, bro. I think
I
here
mean,
is gonna be a green black counter deck type deal, but here's cast your second spell right there. Um, Second spell costs 1 less to cast. We had 2 of those. Can't be blocked. Mill equal to its power. Draw 2 cards there. It's just good. I think red had some pieces. Yeah, just a duelist, really.
I mean, the shock trooper works there. The motion XLs work there. Um,
One less to cast for each creature you control. Power 4.
yeah.
Return target creature and opponent control to his owner's hand. I mean, this is. I mean, it's interesting. We saw how strong this could be if you had something that swung in and you pumped it later.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. And I'm gonna go back to the green black base.
Cool.
Start with the 3 Delta Bloodflies. We want ways to get counters on them. When it attacks, if you control a creature with a counter on it, each opponent loses a life. How are we gonna get counters on it? Crocodile can do
Don't you have
it.
that seed?
Let's say Death Gorger does it. It can be any counter, so renew just goes with the Bloodflies in general. Creature with power less than this creature can't block. As long as you control a creature with a counter on it, this creature gets +1/+2, so it becomes a 3/3, 2 mana 3/3. It's interesting. Got a Pearson Excel. I'm running these routines. That's just bottom line. Yeah, I think we're going Abzan here because this puts counters on things too. If we end up milling a lot, we'll probably want that right of renewal. Baitor, Skirmish Rhino, Parination, Storm, Pearson Excel, it's Mill Boys, Cruel Truths.
Is the black dragon like a removal spell?
Yeah. And then the Endure Boys put counters on themselves too, so that's kind of like being in that strat. I'm gonna try this Initiate out. I just feel like it's gonna be too much mana, like, but without anything else on board, it does gives you something to do, I guess.
Yeah.
This would probably go in one of those decks where you want to make those tokens every turn to ping out somebody. I really don't think it goes here. Oh well, I guess it could endure itself.
Yeah. Put cameras on itself.
What are your final thoughts on this? Hold on. I think I missed
Yeah.
something.
I'm liking the green, black, or white, black combination and splashing another color. It seems like the Abzan counters the way they go.
That's pretty good. I forgot some cards in white. That's the thing. We forgot a lot of stuff in white. If we have a lot of low drop creatures, maneuver gets a lot better. All right, now we got to look at curve and what we're really trying to do. Desperate measures give a creature -1 to end the turn. When it dies under your control, draw 2 cards. I like it.
Same. Like neat little combat trick.
I think from what I'm seeing right here, the cards I really want to cut from are going to be probably in this slot here. Is there enough artifacts and enchantments to warrant wanting to destroy those specifically?
I mean, that last guy kept playing the same enchantment over and
Right,
over.
right. So that's enough said right there. Um, got a guy that can tap down creatures. I like the control aspect of that, but is that too slow? Creatures where I have to tap and pay mana into, I sometimes be really wary about.
I don't think it's too slow per se, as opposed to say you don't have to use it. It's there. I think it's his body. He's a nice body as is. 4 drop 3/4. When he enters, get the exile 2 cards from the graveyard, getting rid of some possible plays just for entering.
For sure.
All right,
Oh, I didn't mean to
you
take that
have
out. Okay. Um. So I guess we're gonna find the cards we don't want to take out. Crocodile's a card I just had it in there to put 1/1 counter on something. I really want to keep all my counter synergy cards. Is what I would like to do.
I understand that. I don't see there's a reason to take out the crocodile just yet. Cause doesn't it make a zombie when it dies as well? Or is that one?
Yeah, it does.
So
What
yeah,
about the Baron Sea? I want to keep that as well. Jesus. Let's see. Let me look at the creatures I want to keep and then see where how I intend to support them. So that's a lot of creatures in that 4 mana slot there. Okay, this is what our curve looks like now. And that puts us at 40 creatures.
okay.
And we're gonna hope it's not nothing but creatures. I'm being facetious, but still. It just doesn't have the removal I would want with the Molten Excels. I think that's just backbreaking for the opponent more so than anything.
I have to agree there. Shit, Mardu again? You know, white black is from some of the stuff you wanted to run.
Right. Let's look at the. If I was to run these maneuvers, I would have to put tokens out or endure a lot. The blood flies won't have as much support if I go red. Uh, I wish our colors was lining up appropriately, bro. Because it's like our good removals in red, like with the excels, but our strat is definitely in green black, I believe.
I feel what is Untapped saying anything?
Let's see. It hasn't been popping up recently. I don't know why. Saying I gotta install it again.
Well, that's frustrating.
All right, logging in. There we go. Good call. Is recommending Abzan. There we go. Oh, what I do to it? So the ratings right now is red white has a 26% win rate. Let's see how that looks. Yeah.
Just Boros aggro.
Bro, that's
I mean, that's kind of tough. I can't argue with that. That's kind of tough.
well, no red, white mana.
You need water. Okay.
So yeah, it's saying it's 879 strength rating out of versus the Abzan is a 963. But I feel like red, white aggro is just gonna be a bit better. Um, it says red, white aggro has 6+ win 26% ratio, but its popularity is low. Whereas um, Abzan is at not Abzan, Mardu is at 19%, but its popularity is much higher. But Mardu isn't one of the options for us here. I'm gonna try this and just go. I'm just gonna go rock it with my cock it. We got two plays in hand. I'll take them. Uh, yeah, I can run out two creatures next turn. Don't think no one cares about that. I want all my plays in hand. Huh.
I think coordinated here. Go ahead, get rid of him.
Okay, I was probably overthinking
Yeah.
that. That was smooth. That was the smoothest game we've had thus far. Smooth, straight to the point. Play some creatures, attack face. trying to undercut the competition for a box. Oh, they must have the gassiest of hands, bro. Sheesh.
Team is bound to have some life gains still. You want to keep the pressure on him the whole time.
Right. Really wish I had. I mean, we're gonna do this. The fact that we hit our land is crazy. I'm so shocked. Yet so thankful. So thankful, bro. That was a critical land drop right
So thankful.
there. They get the free swings on me. Can't stand them. We get to do that again if we want.
Play the devoted duelist if he get another mana. So he can get the fury and get extra damage off. Yep. So devoted duelist first, then do the whole combo.
Okay.
You the kind of family that hugs? Calm down. I'm not your cousin.
Well, it only does it for power creature you control with power 2 or less. Can't. Okay. Can't
Yeah. So yeah, you just still do it. You
I can choose him.
after.
I can choose him this
But
time.
yeah, you could.
New Mexico?
You're gonna love it. They have their own thunder from down under, mostly because of the money portions.
But the tickets are non-refundable and only one way. Like it's only been one way.
You had no intention of helping us.
But I did. I used these tickets to the Baylor
Oof.
contract.
You know, just give it up. I said, you can't be the CEO. President.
Not the Narset into the Bolt caster. Don't do that.
Anymore, Madison.
Oh no.
So they hurt.
I said to the broadcaster and still do the make them unblockable this time.
They are hurting.
That will empty your hand out, but I mean, you can't gain life this time.
Good. I can put it in mine.
Hurting. I feel like they're a 4-color deck that's missing their 4th color. That's what I'm feeling. They play that so reluctantly. Oh, I need my black mana. If only I had my black mana, I could play my blue, black, green spells. A dirty blue, black, green player. Ugh. You see how they left blue up and green up specifically? I can't stand them. I can't stand them.
Cologuard is an effective and non-invasive colon cancer screening test.
At the heart of every 5-color deck,
Oh,
there's a
God.
blue, black, green player. I swear. He's like, if I would have hit my black mana, you'd be jammed up, good sir. You'd be jammed up, I tell you. Oh, man. I just get to block him for free. Okay, what do I want to do? Of course, you make it so this can't block. That's no doubt. We're swinging at full. He can't block this. I move this.
So yeah, I think he just narcissist rebuked the 6-4 and played a sharp guy like you were going to. Probably hold on. Okay. So I probably would play my 2 drop just in case.
Oh, you're right.
Just in case I could you could have saved that as a combat treatment in case something crazy happens. He's in 6 mana now.
You're right. You're totally right on that.
Ira, here I reaches out.
We'll play this now. They have 4 blockers, so there's no point of full swinging. What? Oh man, I was like, wait a second. Hold on there, partner. Well, hold on there, pilgrim. Oh man, that's 2-0. We take those. We take those. All right, take a quick break and be right back.
What? Whew. Whew, it's doing his job. It's doing his job. He was got about so much mana showing up on time. Okay. For sure, for sure. I just feel like I was like, nah, man, we're not taking into consideration everything we can be doing. Like, I just felt like you were too close, especially during that Mardu run where you had to double zero. First time, I was like, nah, the deck, we understand that the game too well. Yeah, 9 damage. Honestly, way more than 9 damage because you buffed them twice to get in. So there was like a 5 attack, a 4 attack, and then multiple 2 attacks. That's
Man,
gonna be good.
that was good. That was good. And my thing was, I knew these molten exhales, having three of them. I just knew something was there. I was like, three molten exhales in sealed. That's a constructed deck. We're about to kill it. Okay, it's so good they didn't get any value off of that. It's like really good for us. Now our maneuver can kill something with two toughness optimally. We get to swing for two. Drop a land to the board. They're really thinking this out. Critical turn.
Yeah, trying to figure out they want to take damage or not. They don't want body out there or trying to progress their board.
Right. I mean, they have their lands. I was like, they might have blue mana. No, they have blue mana. They don't have green mana, bro. They're all filthy soul tie players, bro. I'm telling you, it never fails. Um, it's rebellious strike. A 5/9.
Bro, what did that even do?
When it attacks, put three stun counters on it. Draw three cards. Whenever you cast a turtle spell, untap this creature. And it has warp too. Bro, that's nasty. Oh, spaghettios.
That's crazy.
So we chump here. We don't want to take five for the free. He gets to draw so many cards. That's so good for him. That one play basically nullified our first two plays. No, I'd say more than that because he drew three cards off of it.
Yeah.
What is happening here? I don't know why I even ran that out. I think this is a scoop. This man clearly had the gasoline.
This man has absolute gas in the tank. This is a crazy little pool we're seeing here.
Bro, it was only like two
Double,
cards. This was three cards.
I know, three cards, but just three potent cards, mind you.
He needed that second blue. If he didn't have that second blue, he cooked. Bro, we're cooked here. I can't do nothing about this. This makes me want to try a different color build because I'm like, red, white will not stack up against anything like this. That's so crazy. It got diffed. Simply diffed. Simply irresistible. Okay. My man had the sauce.
Yeah, he just had the gas. That's different.
I mean, it makes me rethink what we were doing. I was like, dang, we only have 13 creatures trying to be an aggro deck. Set another creature there.
And you do have a lot of Jeskai support since the white red is working. Then you have two Jeskai monuments and the two counter spells and the mythic Jeskai card.
Yeah. I mean, what if, for the most part, we just play some of our most powerful spells and just work it? because we do got some. We got an array of mythics, which is crazy. So this is 6 mana. This is 7 mana. This is 5. So we'd want to hit our lands. Like no questions asked. We want to hit anything that lets us scry or get mana. We want to get him. Baitor lets us draw cards. He's a 5/7. He wins in what 4 turns. So if we get him out on turn 5, by turn 9 they're done. That's if they don't get him. There's no life link with him, but he does give threat advantage. I'm willing to see if coordinated maneuver fits. It does take out some of those dragon enchantments, even if it doesn't deal the damage equal to the creatures. I kind of like King Guard to help with the maneuvers. Now I like just gunking up that board early. I like the strikes. I like the tap down guy. I like the rally the monastery, and I like Dawnbreaker. Oh, what was that? What's this land do? I like the exile a creature thing. I personally do like desperate measures. It can deal with opposing threats, even if it doesn't draw you the card. Like assistance. Blood Flies is getting a very low rating here. It's getting like very low because if you don't get something with counters on it, like I think it would be much better if maybe if it gained you life, but that life loss is so contingent. Regent, rare. That's another thing. We got some good mythics and some rares that we really want to make sure to draw cards. Uh, I'm okay. I'm open to the life linker. I like this because it can be a life linker early and then give something else lifelink later. Like Pharaoh Death Gorger for the draw power. Do we get to play our rare red dragon in these 3 molten excels?
It was depending on mana fixing for real.
Hmm.